Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today's virtual tour of the Arcadia. It's 12 o'clock, but we are going to give people a minute or two more to join in, as it's probably lunch when they're joining in. So we'll give them a chance to join in. And we'll probably start in about a minute or so. You okay with that, Cassidy?
That sounds great, Joe.
Perfect. Thank you. So again, everybody, we'll just give it a minute or two and then we'll start. By the way, Cassidy, how is the weather in Lincoln City today?
Today is pretty good. It's just a little bit cloudy, but so far we've held out on the rain. Yes. How's the weather over in Aurora for you?
It's cloudy and little sprinkles here and there, but it's not pouring rain right now, and the sun's trying to peek out on us, I think, so we'll see.
Hopefully we can get some sunshine here soon.
Yeah. I think we'll just give it just a little bit more time and then we'll start. Thank you for being patient, everybody out there. I think we're going to start. So again, thank you everybody who is joining in today. We appreciate you checking in with us and watching this virtual open house. My name is Joe Becerra. I'm a homeownership counselor here in the Aurora, Oregon office. That's the Portland metro region. We're just south of Portland, Oregon. With me is Cassidy Henderson. She is the homeownership counselor in our Lincoln City branch. So she handles a large part of the coastline and inward towards Oregon just a little bit, but if you're ever not sure who to call, you can call anybody at Adair and we'll direct you to the right office and get you some help on exploring Adair Homes as an option to build your home. So again, today what we're doing is we're going to be reviewing an Arcadia plan that we have. It's 1,485 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a den. It's a super popular plan because you do get the 3 bedrooms and a den and 1,485 square feet. So it is a popular plan. One thing I wanted to remind everybody is that we are more than happy and we really encourage questions. So there's a Q&A button at the bottom and you simply tap on it and type in your questions, and Cassidy's going to be helping me with that portion of it and other things if needed. But we very much welcome questions, so please ask away, and any question is welcome. So I'm going to share my screen now and we'll get going on that part. Okay, so if you're familiar with the Adair Homes, I apologize for reviewing some of this info, but I think it's super important. One of the main things when you go on our website, which again is adairhomes.com, one of the important things to note is that when you're looking around, you really want to go up to this tab right here, which allows you to change the location. So you change the build area to your area. And for us, we'll do Oregon because that's where we're at. And we'll go North Willamette Valley. That's my region. And then this one was actually in the Hood River area. When you do that, it changes everything to your region. So Adair is in 4 states, 22 offices, I believe. And so there are different plans that are available in different regions and the pricing is different. So it's always important to switch that to your area that you're thinking about building in to get more specific information for your region. Again, we're going to look at the Arcadia plan. So the way you would find it on the website would be just simply to go to our plans, go to one level, as it is a one level, and then the list of homes come up. You can get them larger to smaller or smaller to larger, whichever you prefer. And so here they start out with our smallest one one-story home, 597 square feet. These are the two newest plans that Adair offers. If we scroll down now, we're going to look at the Arcadia, and we'll click on the Arcadia. And I was having a little bit of trouble last week of it clicking there. It went pretty good that time. Last week it was a little slow, and I'm not sure if it was the weather. But anyway, when you click on it, the first thing that comes up is you're going to get a streaming series of photos that gives you the different options for the outside exterior look. As you scroll down, it kind of gives you a summary of the home, base price, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms. When you scroll down some more, it's going to give you a layout of the plan. And then as you scroll down, it is going to show you that you do get traditions as an option for an exterior look or elevation. There's a farmhouse and there's a riata. One of the cool things that Adair does is when you're clicking on those photos, this description here is going to change to let you know why why the look is different and what changes. So that's kind of cool. We have or one thing I do want to mention, when you do select a different exterior, nothing inside changes. So you're still going to get the hardy plank siding, you're going to get the Milgard windows, Shaw flooring, Whirlpool appliances, Moen faucets, the list goes on. It's an excellent standard package, and none of that changes if you choose a separate or different exterior look. As you scroll down, there'll be a photo gallery that you can kind of peek through. There'll be a virtual tour and maybe a virtual open house that you can walk through. And then if you keep scrolling down, the pricing is a popular one because when you click on this, it is going to show you the prices for those different elevations that we mentioned. So that's all helpful. So again, we're going to look at the Arcadia today. And the one we're looking at, this is what a standard Arcadia looks like here. So this is a standard plan. And now we're going, and so it's really cool when you get one of these because it breaks down every room by dimensions, but also calculates the square footage for you in this legend. And then there's also a legend for electrical that shows you all your outlets, where your exterior faucets are, everything you need is right, exterior hose bibs, they're all right there. So again, this is the standard plan. And then for this particular family, this is their plan. So they did not do really any structural changes. I mean, they just loved the house as it was. The one thing that was really cool that they did do is they added about 20 square feet. They pushed out the entire house on this side right here, about 20 feet, to give them a larger great room, a larger kitchen, and a larger dining room. So all our plans can be modified. You can make a kitchen larger, you can make a great room larger, you can make a bedroom smaller, a bedroom bigger, you can add walls, remove walls, you can add a bonus room to a smaller plan. So all our plans are modifiable, which is really cool. The other thing I'm going to show you now is we're going to actually go into the video now. The video, what we're going to do is we're just going to let the video run through. I'll stop it here and there to just share a couple of things that I see. But you're welcome to answer questions. When the video runs through once, then I'm going to restart it. And at that time, we'll do a little bit more Q&A. But feel free to ask questions at any time. And if anybody joined in late, just remember that you can utilize the Q&A button at the bottom of the screen there and type in questions and we will answer them. And if we don't have the answer right now, we will take down your info and get back to you and answer your questions. So anything to add, Cassidy?
No, I think that sounds great. Let me just clarify though, our plans are fully customizable, structure and interior.
Yeah, it's super cool. So a lot of people ask that, they think that, you have to follow the plan or the home layout that we show on our website, but no, you can customize it. And the thing that's really cool is you mentioned the interior. Even without upgrading, there's different options for standard. So you're going to get different cabinet choices, different flooring choices, and that's just without even upgrading anything. So you're definitely customizing without having to pay upgrade. So it's really cool, but at the same time, we have a large amount of upgrade options as well. So people spend a lot of time in our design centers when they end up visiting one of our branches. So I'm gonna go right to the video here. So here's the video. And again, so this is the Arcadia. And one thing I want to note is that this house elevation is what's called a classic elevation. We did this earlier last year, so this is actually not on the website anymore as far as classic. It was super popular, but just Adair, we always change and just modify things. So we don't offer it anymore, but if someone really loved that classic look, I'm pretty sure our drafting team could still do this. But just so you know, this is classic as far as elevation outside look, and you won't find it on the website currently for this option. So here we go. And again, we're really encouraging everybody to ask questions. Fire away. I'm gonna mute, well, yeah, I'll mute the music there. So again, I'll just kind of let you guys look. Obviously, we haven't finished the house. You're gonna see they're still cleaning and doing some different things. When you walk straight in, this is going to be the den. People sometimes turn it into a bedroom, making this home a 4-bedroom. But this is actually the den for this home. And again, don't mind the boxes and everything out in the great room. There, when it worked out to do the filming, they were still doing some final touches, but the homeowner was nice enough to let us go in there and do a video, which it was really fun working with this family, just a very nice person that was in charge of everything. As we go through there, you're looking at some of the standard appliance packages. I really, really think she did a great job of choosing her colors. I think that kitchen looks great. Again, those are standard, except she did upgrade to a gas oven. Standard is going to be electric, but you can definitely change that.
And you said those cabinets are standard, she didn't upgrade?
Those cabinets were also standard, which were really
Awesome.
cool. Yeah. We're gonna go down the hallway here. Pretty good sized utility room in this one. I like it. It's got enough room for everything that you need. She even added a utility sink, which is really cool. You can't see it there, but she did do a tankless water heater, which is a really cool upgrade as well. One of the bedrooms, pretty good sized bedroom. That is a standard carpet that you're seeing too, which I think that color is super cool. There is bathroom 2. She did some really nice flooring in there. And again, carried that same cabinet color throughout the house or throughout the bathroom there. Which you can do different cabinet colors in the bathrooms if you'd like. There's another bedroom. It's a pretty quick video, but I really like this house. And again, I just want to, if that family's watching by some chance, I want to say thank you. It was so fun to work with them. Just a really pleasant family. And this is just a house that they were able to build in their hometown where they work and their family lives. So great opportunity for them to be a first-time homeowner. That's a really cool walk-in closet on the Arcadia. People love that part too. Here's the primary suite. Pretty big bedroom. Again, I'm liking that carpet a lot. The more I see it, the more I like it. Now we're going into the primary suite bathroom. Pretty good size, double sink, which is really nice.
Is that double sink standard or did they upgrade to have double sinks?
She upgraded that one to a double sink. It comes standard, and now we go out to the garage again, and you do get the cement slab out there. You see the garage door opener. And look at just a beautiful, beautiful piece of property. Great look at the back. So yeah, so now what that's the video. I'm hoping that there's some questions out there, but I'm just gonna replay the video and just kind of let it go through and ask anybody that has questions, please fire away. Again, a little bit more about Adair as questions might come in. Just want to remind everybody that what we are is we're a custom home builder, but as Cassidy mentioned, you're able to modify those plans and make adjustments structurally, or you can make adjustments to the standard options, meaning you can change the countertops, you can change the flooring, you can go with different looks. Another thing that Adair does is we are able to build your home if you have just a custom plan that you sketched out on your own or you bought plans from a website. We can start there, and you work directly with your home ownership counselor. We start working with drafting and we start designing your custom home. So Adair is a full custom builder, as well as having plans that are already engineered and ready to go, and that can be modified. The other thing that I think is super important to note is that we are 100% stick built. We've been around 55 years and we are 100% stick built. So you're getting a super quality home, energy efficient, and you're involved in where you're going to select your property, which home, how you want it to be designed, or how you want it laid out, and your finishes, which I think is just super exciting. We work with different customers. Some people own their land already, and some people don't have land. Either way, we're able to help. We'll connect you with realtors who are able to find property in your area, and we start the process there.
Looks like we have a question from Joe. He says, I am interested in building ADU in Kitsap County. The Magnolia design seems like a good fit. The base price is listed at $215. If I decided to use all standard options and don't customize any further, what other costs added should I expect? I would like to know what the range of price I should budget for.
What a great question. So just a quick refresher, when you're thinking about building, there's 3 numbers in that build, and it sounds like you already have land. So number 1 is land, number 2 is the site development, and number 3 is the house. So if you already own the land, or if you owe some money on that property, you would take out a new loan that would pay off the existing mortgage and carry that over. If it's paid off, then obviously there's nothing there. Number 2 is that site development. So that's an unknown at this point because it's particular to your property, but that's going to be whatever it's going to take for us to be able to prepare that property so we can build a house on it. Permits with your county or city, excavation, utility hookups, all that is something that Adair helps you with before you sign a contract, before you take out a loan to do this if you decide to do that. So those are numbers that are still out there that we don't know, but we're going to discover for you. The house itself, the number you're seeing on the website is accurate. There is no additional cost outside of the other 2 items I just mentioned. The only thing that you would still need in our houses for it to be fully livable and functionable would be a refrigerator and a washer and dryer. Otherwise, you're ready to move in, host the NFL Super Bowl party, but I guess it's not Super Bowl season. I think it's Super Bowl because I was watching some NFL news this morning. But anyway, so there's no hidden cost. That's a very accurate price, but definitely please reach out to your local home ownership counselor, and they're happy to review the whole process and answer specific questions about your property. But great question. Thank you for that.
And he has another one that kind of goes along with that. He says, also, if I decided to build 2 ADUs simultaneously, what kind of cost saving could I expect?
That one's going to vary a little bit. So again, when families do multiple builds with Adair, there usually is some kind of price discount on the second home. But again, I really encourage you to reach out to the local rep there. If you don't have that information, please let us know. Cassidy and I will make sure that you get that info. But they'd be able to then discuss it with our home office and let you know what we could do on that second unit if you decided to build 2. Oh, Cassidy, I think you hit your mute button on accident.
Thank you, Joe. We have a question from Rika. They would like to know, do you ever put a long porch on the front?
A long porch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so definitely, yes. You could extend the porch. Obviously, it's just gonna determine, your property determines that. If there's a slope there, whatever it may be, as you see there, there's a little bit of drop off, but yes, you can extend the porch cover in the front. That would be a modification that we would help you with. And we'd be able to let you know what that would cost for your particular home. And then you can add it to your home or you can decline it. It's a really good system that you're able to see your wish list pricing before you commit to something.
Mm-hmm. And Gio would like to have the contact information for Kitsap County, which we'll get that over to him at the end.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Any other questions?
As of right now, we don't have any others.
Well, we'll give everybody another chance to maybe, think of other questions. Cassie, do you have anything to add?
I think you've covered a good amount of information, Joe. Tell me a little bit more about if I don't own land, what is my steps for that?
Yeah, so again, you're gonna still work with your local office. Each office has particular realtors that are experts in identifying properties. We work with realtors who already know kind of what a more advantageous lot would look like to build with Adair. And things to look for, red flags, so that way they're directing you to properties that are going to be easier to build on. And then you're able to secure the lot with an earnest money agreement, and you're not purchasing it quite yet, but you secure it so that way if you want it, it's yours. At that point is when Adair can go in there and visit and meet you at the property and visit the property and start identifying what it's going to take to develop that lot and create a budget for you so you can see if it fits in the budget that you want to stay in the building.
So, thank you.
And then, Cassidy, will you do me a favor? So my screen on my left side is locked up on me. And can you reach out and just ask the gentleman to give you his contact info? And we'll email him the contact info for Kitsap County.
Yes.
I want to make sure we get him that. I apologize. I don't know, this screen's working good, but the other one's not. Any other questions out there?
No other questions on here so far. Gio just said thank you for the session. Looks like he's dropped off at this point. So we'll get the participants at the end.
Yeah, we'll still be able to reach out to them. We can get that from our home office and still reach out to them and get them that info. Are there any other questions at this time? No? All right. Well, again, I do really appreciate everybody, participating today and joining in. Please look out for more of these. Adair is really, really excited to present these, and I know we got some more coming up in April. And I believe Cassidy and I are scheduled for another one next week or the second week of April, and that'll be a fun plan as well. But again, I really encourage anybody who's even considering doing this, just to reach out to that any Adair office. We'll connect you with the local rep for your region, and we can really help you explore if this is an option for you. You truly can get a full budget in your hand before you commit to a loan, buying a property, or signing a contract. You're able to see everything, and that's one of the things that families really get excited about, but that is truly something that Adair can do for them. So again, I thank everybody. Cassidy, anything to add there?
Joe, can you touch on some of the financing options? Do we offer financing here?
Wow, Cassidy, that was awesome. I almost forgot that. So Adair right now is super popular because we have had a promotion running for several months now that was supposed to expire a while back. And it still has not. And we do have a promotional rate of 4.875, which is unheard of in this industry. And again, you can combine the land, the site development, and the house all into one loan. And it is a 30-year fixed mortgage when it flips into a regular conventional loan. So I encourage everybody to reach out to us. We can connect you with the lender, which is our sister company, Adair Financial Services. And it is a qualifying rate. So they just qualify you, make sure that all the parameters are there, that you qualify for that rate. And then it's extended to you and you can take advantage of it. Great reminder, and thank you so much, Cassidy. That's a huge part of what we got going right now.
Of course, not a problem.
Anything else you can think of? You're muted
We've
again.
touched on everything. I keep doing that. I apologize.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, again, thank you so much. We look forward to hearing from you. Reach out to any Adair office. We can connect you with the local office for you. And again, we'll see you on the next video next week. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for attending, everybody. Take care.
Thank you too, Cassidy.